Good morning from the coach. Last day of our 5-day week. Let's smash it. Hit the books. Let's go, guys. Morning. So today I want to go through revision timetables because you should still be thinking about your revision timetable even though you might already have made it all and think it's set in stone. When you're doing exams the exam coach way, you can switch it up a bit, and we'll talk about that. It's Coach out here in Reading, D-Town, smashing it. Going to take some people from D-Town to A-Town today. Outside the station, waiting for the D-Towners to come by. Got the snapboard, ready to rock and roll. A-Town all the way. Absolutely classic British weather today. Drizzling, not too cold, but just a little bit miserable. Nothing that can down the exam coach's spirits, so. Been stood under here for a while now, still drizzling. D-Towners coming through slowly, but they're getting to know the exam coach, which is the key. Weather's closing in, coach has got to rock and roll. I've told people about the A-train. If they want to get on it, they can. If they don't, then welcome to D-Town. So all done for today. To top it off though, I've only gone and got myself some brain fuel. Coach update, stuck in a bit of traffic here, but you know, the things I do for D-Town, eh? Okay, little lesson there from the coach. That took a lot longer than expected. But it's the same with your work. Sometimes you have days where it just takes you a bit longer. The thing is, you show up, day in, day out. You hit the books, and you get the work done. Hey guys, it's a Friday evening. The coach has stayed in, because I've got to take you through revision timetables, don't I? Got some chilled tunes on, and we're gonna... So, this is what a classic revision timetable might look like. A grid, a few timings, days of the week, and in each of these you're going to have your subjects or your topics that you're going to revise for that session. First exam coach tip is, it's good to have the grid, but always make sure you're charting your outcomes in each session. Don't just do it by the time. For example, don't just write maths for an hour between 8 and 9. Don't write that, because that doesn't really mean anything. Write something more like this. So you're doing maths, but specifically you're going to cover Pythagoras and a bit of trigonometry. Here's why you do it. Because exam preparation is about covering the topics and the material needed. It's not about how long you revise for. And here's the second tip. Work fills the time you give yourself to do it. I'll ask you a quick question. Have you ever had it where you've got up late, you're panicking, but somehow you manage to get ready in time, 5 minutes or so, to get the bus? Actually, most of you are probably getting the A-train in the morning, so sorry about that. Hopping on the A-train in the morning, you manage to get it. And other mornings, when you get up on time, you do all the same things, but it takes you about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, just because you're taking it a bit easier. What's happening here is the same tasks are getting done, but they're getting done in different amounts of time because of the pressure being applied by outside circumstance. Revision is about covering the material and the topics more than how long you revise for. You've got to make sure you do two things every time you revise. One, not to put yourself under time pressure every time you revise. Try this. Take an amount of work that would usually take you about an hour and give yourself half an hour to do it. See how far you get. The thing sounds really obvious, but it needs to be said. Just tell yourself to concentrate. Flip the phone over, plug the headphones in, and crack on. Set high standards for yourself. Build up a level of anticipation where you actually say, yeah, I'm going to smash this. I absolutely nail revision usually, so I'm going to nail it now. Third and final thing is honesty. If you've gone through a lot of work quickly, the likelihood is you might not understand some of it. Go back over it. Do these three things, you'll be covering the ground really quickly, and then identifying the things you're struggling with, and then covering them really quickly and going over and over it again. Remember what I said about showing up every day. It's midnight on a Friday night, everyone else is out partying. The exam coach is hitting the books.